When Liu Ruyan and her sister rushed to the water tank in the backyard, Liu Qingqing saw what was happening and fainted on the spot. Liu Ruyan was a little braver. The tank was too heavy for her to tip over, so she had no choice but to reach into the water and grab the huge alligator snapping turtle clamped onto the back of Dazhuang's hand. As she pulled it out of the water, the turtle kept clawing at Liu Ruyan's hands, quickly leaving them covered in bloody scratches. Even worse, the turtle still wouldn't let go of Dazhuang's hand. After being startled, it only bit down harder. Dazhuang was crying from the pain, but Liu Ruyan didn't dare call the police or an ambulance. She was afraid they'd discover she had broken into someone's home. To save Dazhuang, she had no choice but to grab a knife from the kitchen. She planned to chop the turtle's head off. Right then, I called her to deliberately stall for time. Wow, what made you decide to call me? My neighbor said they saw you sneaking around near my house. You'd better hope I don't catch you doing anything, or you're going to regret it. No, how could that be possible? Your neighbor probably saw the wrong person. I've got something to do, so I'm hanging up. By the time she hung up and finally remembered Dazhuang, the turtle had already released him. Liu Ruyan looked at the wound on Dazhuang's hand, but didn't take him to the hospital. She was afraid to leave the house and risk someone discovering she had secretly moved into my home. Instead, she found a first aid kit in the basement, pulled out the long-expired medicine and gauze, and followed a tutorial on her phone to bandage Dazhuang's painful wound. What she didn't realize was that the medicine had already expired. Not only would it fail to disinfect the wound or stop the bleeding, it would make the injury fester and become infected. By the time she finally remembered to get revenge on the turtle, it had already found a clever hiding place. The backyard had a rock garden with a circulating fountain and several low, decorative plants around it. Liu Ruyan had no idea where to start looking. That turtle really did a great job. Thinking about how Dazhuang destroyed so many of my collectibles in our previous life and peed all over my house, I felt he deserved to get bitten. It was karma, and honestly, it felt great. Of course, this was only the beginning. I had plenty more surprises waiting for them. Lunch is all the good stuff today. Here it comes. This wine looks really expensive. Drink up, sis. It looks super pricey. While making lunch, Liu Ruyan didn't hold back. She took a ton of food out of the storage room. There were South American jumbo shrimp, fake French wine, frozen fish, and frozen steaks. She poured my olive oil like it didn't cost a dime. Why does this olive oil smell kind of stale? Olive oil naturally has a weird smell. It's probably high-end, so the flavor is just stronger. Come on, dig in. Shrimp, steak, nothing but the good stuff. Help yourselves. Once the food was served, Liu Qingqing tried a few dishes and felt that something was off. Liu Ruyan had cooked a huge table full of food and was starving. She took a few bites, and since her sense of taste wasn't very sharp, everything tasted normal to her. So she told everyone, "It's fine. Everything tastes okay to me. Nothing's gone bad." But Liu Qingqing refused to take another bite and just kept chugging the fake imported liquor. Dazhuang and Erzhuang were still kids. Seeing Liu Ruyan eat so happily, they started eating too. Before long, they had completely cleared the entire table. About half an hour later, both kids started complaining about stomach aches and kept running to the bathroom. Liu Qingqing had drunk a lot of fake liquor on an empty stomach and kept saying she felt dizzy and wanted to throw up. Liu Ruyan wasn't doing much better. One minute she was dizzy, the next her stomach hurt, and she kept running to the bathroom. Eventually, Liu Qingqing couldn't take it anymore and took the two boys to the hospital in a cab in the middle of the night. Liu Ruyan's symptoms were milder, but she still had diarrhea all night. She forced herself through it and was completely drained by the next morning. She even fell several times while trying to get out of bed and use the bathroom. I couldn't stop laughing. Liu Qingqing didn't sneak back to my house until that evening, bringing her two sons who were clearly exhausted from diarrhea. The sisters immediately inspected all the food in my storage room. Once they checked, they discovered that all the alcohol was fake and all the food had expired. That Chen Yu, I thought he was rich. I can't believe everything in his liquor cabinet is fake. If I weren't afraid of tipping him off, I'd confront him and make him pay our medical bills. Liu Ruyan said, "Getting our money back is easy. Chen Yu loves buying luxury goods. Tomorrow, we'll secretly sell all of them." Liu Qingqing immediately agreed. But anything they could think of, I could think of too. I had already prepared everything and was just waiting for them to enter my room. Oh my god, it stinks. Of course it did. I had deliberately saved up several pairs of unwashed socks. The smell was practically nuclear. Liu Ruyan entered my room looking for luxury goods. After feeling around inside the closet, she found nothing valuable, but suddenly felt something furry and moving beneath her hand. What is this thing?